Alrighty, welcome back to XCOM 2. We are ready to begin Operation Northern Blade in order to counter the chrysalid on every single mission dark event. It's been about a week since I last played, so hopefully we didn't get too rusty. I did add a couple of mods since the last time. I added in mostly cosmetic stuff. I added an Advent armor mod, so that way we had a little bit more options, because I'm not actually a big fan of the tier 3 armor. At least not in the way that I'm like, I want every single person to have it. So I'll probably start swapping out armor all around, just because having the different customization items is pretty nice. What else did I download? I also downloaded a mod that allows you to see where people are. That would be cheaty. I downloaded a mod that allows you to see whether or not a shot will be doing flank damage. Which can be pretty useful, considering how many times I'm sitting there going, will this make me flank? I don't know, and then I run up, and it turns out, nope, not gonna make me flank. Holy crap, I can make myself look like an absolute super tank. And it'd be ridiculous. I'm gonna do it, just so we have some variation in our looks. Okay, let's get our Advent armor. Oh my god, this is gonna be ridiculous. Now we gotta get our torso too. And I guess the helmet. Alright. Although maybe I shouldn't do the helmet. Wearing the helmet seems like a good way to be like, oh god, is that a shield bearer? Oh wait, nope, it's just me. Alright. This is ridiculous and huge. At least it has the ability to be affected by camos. That's a nice little touch. Okay, let's get this mission started. I also downloaded another mod, but I'm not sure which one it is just at this moment, because I minimized the notepad that had that information.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
We got a tip from a Resistance hacker operating out of this area. Apparently he gained access to the Advent network nearby right before alien reinforcements hit. It sounds like he may have had a lead on data critical to the latest alien operation, but we'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover it. Secure the area and hack in before Advent shuts down the connection. We need to seize control of that data if we're going to have any chance of stopping their progress.
Look at this nice little place.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
I kind of prefer these more older-looking suburban neighborhoods than just, oh, by the way, futuristic cities. Also, it looked like this bird was floating on nothing for a second. Okay, let's start moving up. I did look at the mod that I grabbed, the third one. It was the Always Show Shot Breakdowns mod, which always shows shot breakdowns out here rather than having to force me to click onto things, which can be a little bit annoying. Alright, so what classes do we bring? We brought 2 snipers on this mission along with Tom. Since this is a hack the objective mission, we needed one of my specialists to be out here. Unfortunately, all my good specialists are they're indisposed. Schwartz is going underneath training. Smarty is just injured. We need to find the enemies. I would like to get on this high ground, but we have no idea where everything is, and I didn't bring any battle scanners because I want to have as much lethality as possible. We'll start... Actually, there's no direct ladder up there. I guess I can go up the pipe? Well, there's a pipe over here as well.
That's affirmative.
We'll bring all of our guys over to this side.
Moving out. Moving to designated coordinates.
And then accidentally stumble across another squad. Oh, heard it. Okay. All right. An Andromedon. Oh god, there's a second Andromedon. We have an Andromedon to our right, and he has people with him, but we can't see those people, so we're gonna have to move up to try and get vision on them. Oh, there's a pipe directly in front of us. Wow, I didn't even notice.
Good copy, moving on target.
We are gonna take advantage of that fact.
Moving on target
I obviously
location.
shouldn't spend too many turns getting myself set up to ambush. But, that's an Andromedon, and bad things have happened every time I try to kill an Andromedon, and then more people join in the fight by accident. I'm really wondering where his teammates are.
On the move.
What is going on there? Okay. We need hardcore. I was about to say, I was like, one of my snipers is not around here. That's not good. I'd like to get him onto the high ground, so we're gonna move Bulldog over here.
Moving on target location.
Just so that way we can have some kind of cover up here. Although I guess I could have been here. All right.
That's affirmative.
Oh, I heard that. It sounds like there's a mech over to our left.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Hey, there's the rest of his squad. Oh shit! How?
They're flanking my position.
They've seen me.
How did we not see this guy? Oh, get the fuck out of here! That is an XCOM glitch if I've ever fucking seen one. If I've ever seen one. Oh Jesus Christ!
On the ground.
I go away for a week and XCOM says, "Babe, we missed you. Now we're gonna really ruin your day." Like, look at this fucker. He's just standing out in the fucking open and we didn't see him here? Was he around the corner and he just popped into existence suddenly? This is bad. Okay. Well. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Because we have two Andromedons that we're gonna have to murder. Obviously, Mimic Beacon's gonna have to come into play. Because yeesh. Yeesh. Can I get a decent Deadeye? Nope, because he doesn't have an APCS. Okay, she's gonna be one that has to throw a Mimic Beacon. Now, Yegor is unfortunately not our big game hunter. He is just here to, like, shoot at people. And unfortunately, this rooftop actually turns out to be really, really god-awful. Ay. Okay. Look at this fucker. The game's not even telling me I can see this guy unless I get, like, right here. What? He was the most covert of all covert agents, and that sucks for me. Okay, obviously we're gonna try and do as much damage as possible. I'm just considering things. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just start tossing Mimic Beacons because this is just a really god-awful scenario. We'll also shoot a grenade. Gas bomb. Ooh, that can affect a lot of them, actually. Yes. It's not gonna poison them. It's gonna kind of block off a bit of my movements, but oh well. Let me see if I can blow it up in an area a little bit further away from my guys. I'd like to, like, bounce it back here. Nope, alright, fine. We'll do what we can to hurt all three of them.
Bombs away.
Explosions! I can skull mine a person? Oh, that would be funny. And we get him out of the way super quickly. All right, we're going for the skull mine.
Jacking in.
Good job, Tom. All right, let's see what kind of loot we can get. 49% chance at a minor cache. Both of these are bad, but oh well. Woo! At least in terms of the percentage to unlock.
I'm in.
Okay, we got an instant kill. That's what I was going for. GaLm is gonna toss a Mimic Beacon out there. So that way we can still move up and we can still get as much damage as possible. Even though we're gonna have to stand out in the open. I can do a fan fire. Look at all their heavy covers. Ugh. Let's toss a Mimic Beacon over here. If I put it here, multiple people will see it, so we're gonna go for that. This is bad. This is real bad. This is what happens when you don't have all your grenadiers ready for combat. Too much reliance, man. Too much reliance. I'm blowing people up. Now, what are you built for? You are superior layer sight. Ooh, those high chance crits. Well, if I go for a flank, I might be able to do quite a lot, so we're gonna do that.
Not a problem.
Hello, friend. How much can this do to you? 85% chance for a crit. Let's hope we can do a lot. 12 damage. That's solid. That's solid considering their armor. That is solid considering their armor. We are gonna... We're just gonna take our pistol shots. I could do lightning hands, which would guarantee this guy dies, but it would also guarantee he starts walking around with acid. Not sure if I want that. If I shoot him with this... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fire our pistol at the shield bearer. Low chance to hit. Well, that's fine. I should be taking as much damage as possible. If we can drop this guy down to like 2 or 3, we'll be really fantastic.
Hit the armor.
Okay. And then I could do a fan fire and the Dromedon, or I could do a face-off, but there's a chance we're gonna have to fight like 3 or 4 enemies, so we're just gonna fan fire this guy.
This isn't a duel.
Okay, we missed one of our shots, which is actually a little bit of a life-saving scenario. Just because it means we're not gonna get super screwed over. Alright. With 2 Andromedons, that thing can like get instant critted to death. So we're gonna make sure that it's in a decent position. And maybe both Andromedons will run up to it, and we can kill them, and then EMP grenade them. Ah! I was hoping we'd do like a lot of poison damage to him, because he got shot with poison bullets and is in the middle of a poison cloud. I guess gas bombs just really fucking suck. I should always go with incendiaries.
At least we know where they are.
Wow! Really?
He's got a med kit.
I threw 2 mimic beacons, dude. Andromedons are being fucking pests in my campaign. All right, like I throw mimic beacons and they go, "Don't care, punch." Dude, if this thing can fire twice in 1 turn because it died, I'm gonna be really goddamn angry. Yeah, you better go for that mimic beacon. Jesus.
Fire's getting worse here. I can't take much more of this.
What did you ever do to them, man? What did you ever do to them? Okay, who has a medkit? I know I brought 1 medkit around. And it would probably be on... it's on hardcore, son of a bitch.
On the move.
Okay, I need everybody to die. Every single one of these people needs to just get obliterated right now. Now, if I launch a grenade, the problem is one of these guys is going to survive. I now regret throwing both mimic beacons, but to be fair to myself, I didn't know this was going to happen. Okay, buddy, you're probably just going to have to chill out in this little area here. Take your high chance to hit, because I don't want to have you on fire and burning when I'm trying to use my sniper to do a face-off. Now, if I do a plasma nade, It would shred the rest of this guy's armor and we could get some guaranteed kills.
Heads down!
Look at these two Andromedons in both stages of their lives. Do you think they have regrets for what they've become? I don't know. I just don't know. At least we can do some major damage to them. Let me check what this hack is, because it could be really, really good. It could be like a squad refresh ability thing. And if it is, oh my god, we need it. What do we got? Wow. Yeah! No, we're not gonna grab that. And you might be like, GaLm, why? And the reason for that is because I need my actions. So, let me, I'll pick it up soon. Just not right now. Okay. Let's take my crit shot on this guy. Or we can miss. Or we can miss an 81 shot. We can miss an 81 shot and sit here and lament on all of our sorrows. Good crit, good crit. Now, Tom is a super low ranking specialist, so unfortunately he can't really do much. I'd like to use Tom's combat protocol on one of the Andromedon's dead forms. I'd also like to use the EMP grenade on one of the forms as well. So what we're gonna have to do is just use face-off and hope that it actually lands and does enough damage for us to be able to proceed. Shit.
Target eliminated.
Ah, titties. Okay. Problem. This guy is alive. This guy is alive because we missed an 81 shot on him. And so, if I combat... Like, this guy's guaranteed to die because of the EMP grenade. That's a guaranteed 10 damage. But I was really hoping that this guy would be in his Andromedon form so I could do 20 damage to him right from the get-go. But it looks like the game said, go fuck yourself, GaLm. Okay. It's just gonna be a bad day for us. We're just gonna take tons of damage and we're gonna be really goddamn impressed about everything. Look at that. Now you land the crit. 11 damage. You know, maybe we'll get lucky and this will stun them. Yes! Okay. The game is finally looking good upon me. Just for a few seconds. Yeah, now you're shut down, buddy. Ha ha ho 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 ha. He's guaranteed to be dead.
They got me.
Sorry, Archie. We'll get you fixed up, don't you worry, buddy. Okay. Who has a high damage output? I don't remember who I gave EMP rounds to. Oh, we gave EMP rounds to Tom, too. Wow, would you look at that. Well, Tom, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hack. We're gonna get that increased vision. Ah, fuck it. Let's just shoot this thing in the face. We'll move up so that way we can take advantage of things. We only have 3 turns after this to make our way over there.
Moving to designated position. Here I come.
Oh, great. The acid's not around anymore. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okie dokes, Archie. Where can I send you? You and James Johnson. I'll just put you here.
Heading out. Moving to position.
I really hate this Andromedon. I would love it if I could just activate a everybody shoot at once mode.
Tired of win round.
Okay, here you go, buddy.
This might sting a little.
There you go, Archie. Now you're not, well, you're still gonna be gravely wounded, but at least you're not gonna be dead. You know, Archie, I feel like you deserve this, but Tom needs to level up, so we're gonna give it to him instead.
Nailed him.
Jesus.
I'm on it.
Heading away. Orders confirmed on the move.
Okay, everybody else will just go on Overwatch because we don't know where the rest of the enemies are. That was 2 pods. Out of a big guesswork of other pods.
Closing on target
Oh,
position.
you see
now.
one.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
That's hilarious. Okay. We need to engage them on this turn. I could go for a Deadeye on this trooper, instantly murder them, and then focus fire on this heavy mech. Because a normal shot would only do 8 to 10, even though it would have a 50% chance for a crit, which is nice. I'm not gonna take those odds though. If normal damage will kill him, that's good. And we missed anyways.
Missed.
Oh great, and they split themselves up so goddamn far that I can't even see the other guy. Fine. Fine. Okay, game. I'll kill this little mech. What are my chances to hit it? 100? What about rapid fire? 87. Fantastic. We're gonna move Archie because he's not really in a good position right now.
I'm on the move.
He's in fact blocking us off from our goals.
Let's
We're
move
rapid fire
already.
this mech. And be really happy that we were able to kill it so quickly. I love how with the holographic sight, he
want
just
some
kind of
more?
boosts his own aim chances.
Moving.
There we go. I was about to say, I really can't see this guy that much. If I run and gun, we could get close enough to do some serious damage, and that's according to the game of Flank.
Stepping off.
Is that spawning another gang? Oh my god, what the
Eyes on the
fuck?
target.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Why is there a gatekeeper right around the corner? What the fuck? Is it even actually a flank? Of course it's not actually a flank, so I got fucking gypped. How the fuck am I gonna kill all these guys in 3 turns? Actually, 2 turns. Oh. The final fuck you from this game. The final fuck you from this game.
I'm on it.
What do we got? 80, 76. I'm gonna take the 76. The reason why is because it'll poison that guy and it'll lower his aim. Wow. Oh shit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Roger. Holding.
We're gonna panic and hunker down.
Standing fast.
And then depending on if we lose somebody, I'm gonna bail. I'll take a chrysalid on every fucking mission if it means all my guys survive.
I'm pinned down here.
Position compromised.
Please don't knock out the only guy who can save us.
Everything's spinning. He got me.
Jesus Christ. Did their own side zombie just die as soon as he came back? No. Oh God.
What?
What the fucking hell, man?
Damn that thing!
Please don't mind control. Please don't mind control. Thank you.
I'm taking fire.
Holy shit. All because this jackass didn't die.
I'm not sure I can make it. Give it a try.
Okay, we're bailing. We're bailing. It's not worth it. It's really, really goddamn not worth it. We'd be losing potentially all of our guys. I can't come back from this. And the reason I can't come back for this is because they disoriented 2 of my people, and because they disoriented 2 of my people, a lot of the actions that I could have taken to save myself from the situation are gone. I can't, like, fucking combat protocol the gatekeeper. I can't rapid fire in the face of the person who can do the most fucking damage to it. So, yeah, this is a fuck scenario. You also have to remember that we have a turn timer here. So even if I manage to, like, focus fire, and, like, absolutely I can't even see the gatekeeper with my sniper. That's how fucked this scenario is. Yeah, we're leaving.
Heading out.
Moving out.
I just need to make sure I can get every single person within the same tile lines. Okay, call Sky Ranger. This should be good.
I need an evac here.
Risky, but good.
Sure thing.
Okay. Do I have anything that can help me in this particular scenario to cancel that muton shot? Nope. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to hope GaLm can take this.
Here I come.
Thank God. Oh, Shadow Step! Oh, I completely forgot about that. Wow, alright. So out of complete and utter spite for this gatekeeper, I want to shoot the shit out of it with everybody who can. So first off, we're gonna do fanfire.
Special delivery. Hard target, minimal damage.
Second off, we're gonna hit it with an EMP bomb. I'd laugh if it stuns it. No stun. Oh, yeah, we did get a stun. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. If it wasn't for, you know, everything else with this situation, we actually might have been able to salvage it had I done that action first. Fuck disorientation. Okay, let's just bail.
Heading home.
It's gonna really suck to have to deal with chrysalids for a month in every mission,
All surviving XCOM
but that was
operatives are
just...
secure.
That was an
Diagram returning to base.
unbelievably fucked up scenario.
Commander, we
I mean, a
failed in our
gatekeeper,
mission.
3
We'll need to
sectoids,
review our tactics
2
and improve
mutons.
going forward.
I don't care about the troops. Fuck. We got out of that with everybody alive, and that's what we can take from it. Holy fucking shit. 2 pods right around the corner from us with the most fucked up things we could have handled. And there was no, I mean, like, the only way we could have salvaged that scenario would be if I had tossed a battle scanner over the wall, seen those guys, and gone, oh, shit. And then just like Overwatch spammed. But it's my own fault for trying to dash up and kill that fucking trooper. Because if I had just stayed back, I could have done stuff. The only problem is, inevitably, I probably, even if I hadn't run GaLm all the way up there, I probably would have triggered that wave by accident anyways. Like, just consider the fact that one of the better places to shoot that guy was along that fence. So if I'd gone to the fence, I would have triggered both of those bad pods anyways. So fuck it, we take a loss. It's not that bad because we still have people alive. They're just gonna be wounded a little bit. And we're not so early in the game that something like this will super screw us. Will it screw us? Yes. But we have, you know, this isn't like, oh man, if we don't get this, we're gonna fucking not be able to get our best tech for like 3 months. No, we're good. We have all of our end game shit, except for like the war suit. And that isn't affected at all by what we do in these missions. God damn. Oh look, we still got intel.
Hello, Commander.
That's great. All right.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
I probably should have done that before we started that mission because a higher level specialist would have really saved our asses. Ugh. Alright, so now there are chrysalids on every mission. Not at all looking forward to that. Oh, jeez. Let me go check HQ real quick.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
Because I'm sure there's gotta be
Welcome,
someone I
Commander.
can get. I could... Oh, they're both doctors! I don't need doctors, God. How long until this expires? 17 days? Alright. We're gonna take this opportunity to heal ourselves up. So that way we can get our people back as soon as possible. Yay, I can now focus fire and get 1 armor-piercing attack on a target. Could have used you in the last mission, buddy, but you know what? Oh well.
Welcome, Commander.
The reason how come I'm trying to accelerate my healing rather than focusing on trying to get that item is because we need our guys back as soon as possible. A lot of our A-game people are out of commission for a while. So even if I can just get Sandra back, I mean, we'll get her in a day. But if I can get some of these people back before the next mission pops up, we'll be good. It'd also be good to have them, even just to like try and storm one of the areas. Hey, another incendiary bomb. Neat. Oh yeah, our PSYOP soldiers. Haha. What a shame. We need more gatekeepers, I think, although maybe not. All right.
Depending on who you ask, psionics could be considered the aliens' greatest strength. Now our own psi operatives can tap into that same power.
Chill's gonna need some some hair dye too, apparently. All right. And Fubar's still going to training, which is silly. All right, what are we gonna give you? Psi operative is immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. Gee, all of these are great. I would really like to... I'd like to have at least one really leveled up psi operative by the time I do the final mission. So, I mean, I'm just gonna be training these guys up as much as possible. A lot of these are really good. We'll go for Insanity just because that's just a really good ability. I mean, being able to potentially mind control or make a guy go crazy or just disorient him or even just do damage, that's fine with me.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
Okay, we have a colonel sitting inside of HQ. I'm gonna check them out real quick. Where do we want to go? Oh man, look at all these amazing abilities. It sucks that we're training these guys so late, but to be fair, this is Legend, so a lot of things are coming in really late. At least we're training up 2 PSYOP people at once. Okay. So let me look at HQ.
Welcome, Commander.
A Colonel Sharpshooter. Not really what I would like. I would have preferred like a Colonel Grenadier or a Colonel Ranger or Colonel Specialist. But a Colonel Sharpshooter could potentially be life-saving. I mean, just being able to do like serial and then blasting everybody. She might even have like a special ability. Let's recruit her, because the more people we have on standby to help us out, the better. All right. We need to attack one of these facilities. How many people do we have injured? We still have a lot of people out of commission, unfortunately. But as soon as we get these 2 back, as soon as we get these 2 Grenadiers back, we're back in action. Alright, let me see what she has for her abilities. Lightning reflexes. Each turn, the first reaction shot against you misses. What? Okay. I didn't realize lightning reflexes was still in the game. God, okay. Well, if she's gonna be a lightning reflex individual, then it's probably good for us to build her down the gunslinger path. So that way, while it would be nice to have a sniper being able to do some of these other things like serial and multi-killing people, or Killzone. Killzone can be super effective. We're gonna build her towards gunslinger because that hidden ability sounds pretty awesome. Because she can basically move up, trigger an overwatch, have it miss her, and then start shooting at people. Although we'll probably never use her like that. We'll go return fire. We're just gonna go straight down this path. Let's see. If you did not move last turn, gain +10 aim and +10 critical chance. We're gonna go with that. Because again, I just never hunker. And then fan fire, so we can focus fire on someone if need be. Okay, since we just got that, I'm gonna go check. I need to go check to see if there's a superior aim perception thing at the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Okay, what do we got? We do have a couple of things here that are interesting, but not really. Nothing that we really desperately need, which is a shame. I need perception. Perception would be fantastic. Oh well. We're gonna go for convoy ambush.
Avenger plotting new course.
This is super risky. I mean, all I'm trying to get is my Grenadiers back.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. I have come to suspect that this creature's unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often revealed to be.
Okay, now I can make the upgrade amp.
Encoded on the genetic sample recovered from the Advent Black site imply we may have only scratched the surface of the aliens' infrastructure as it relates to this Avatar project. We were fortunate to recover the genetic sample when we did. Otherwise, our path may have very well ended here.
Commander?
I await your orders, Commander.
What can I do for you, Commander?
I do need 2 gatekeeper shells for this crap. Yeah, it would have been nice if I'd been able to do that last mission. We would have been able to get this. Oh well. We'll run into plenty more gatekeepers.
On board this ship who feels the least bit sorry to hear the elders are dying off. If anything, morale probably got a boost once word spread outside of the senior staff. Of course, there's always a catch. They've always got a scheme. And I get the impression we're gonna end up part of their cure whether we like it or not.
Okay, Sato, she has 1 day. 1 day. There, okay. Which one do I want to go for? This would give us 2 in terms of how many things we take off, but it has 18 enemies. I could instead go for the new Chile facility. That will give us 3, and it only has 15 enemies. No gatekeeper. Just a sectopod, probably 6 chrysalids. And then everything else that we can handle. Okay, let's go.
Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
Now that we have our 3 grenadiers back, this will be easy goddamn peasy. Because it'll be like, oh man, look at all these enemies. Bang! Explosions everywhere.